morning, everyone. Luke 1, verse 42 says, "In a loud voice she exclaimed, 'Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the child you will bear. But why am I so favored that the mother of my Lord shall come to me?'" And that is just the one verse and that we read in Luke 1 from around verse 42 about this is about Elizabeth. And in the last two devotionals, I spoke about Mary and I spoke about Joseph, and just two people who were totally inconvenienced by our salvation, by your salvation and my salvation. Now, Elizabeth was the mother of John the Baptist, who was there to make way. John the Baptist was there to make way for Jesus. And I just, I look at, I've got now 3 daughters, as you might have gathered, and some of you have children too. And my youngest is now 17, and I'm watching them. And from when they're little, you kind of hope that they marry a nice man that will love them and cherish them. This is daughters. Sons are similar, but you hope that they married somebody that is nurturing and caring. You hope that they can bond with somebody and live their lives. You hope that they find their passion in life. Well, I do. And they can make money and they can survive and they can thrive and flourish. You hope all these things for your children. You do not hope, generally, for your child to become a prophet that is showing the way of Christ. And he lives like a wild man in the desert, eating honey and locusts and wearing the skins of animals he has slaughtered or has found, camel skins and belts and things like that. So he must have looked a little bit like a caveman, just, and rough and ready and sort of like, and he was telling a beautiful story and he was baptizing people in light of this salvation that was going to come to them. And I don't think when Elizabeth held her belly while she was pregnant with this child, who we know to be John the Baptist, I don't think she held her belly and said, "I hope you become a wild man in the desert that is ridiculed and finally having your head chopped off by some crazy king." I don't think that was her hope. His father was a priest, so a nice job for John would have been in the religious sector as a priest. I think that's kind of the hope that Elizabeth might have had for John the Baptist. It's exactly what she didn't get. And then when she sees Mary, who is this unmarried or betrothed woman who is pregnant, I think Mary was kind of sent away. Like you read those old novels and a girl gets pregnant and they kind of get sent away. I think she was sent away to visit Elizabeth. But good fortune, because when she was received by Elizabeth as the mother of God, because Elizabeth seemed to understand what was happening. Elizabeth didn't have any other children. This was her first child. And she was old already. She wasn't expected to have children. And now she was having this child and she was not meant to. And Elizabeth just took it on. So here we have 3 people who took on the birth of Christ, who took on the responsibility of our salvation. So the question is, can you take on the responsibility of your salvation as they did? They are total strangers to you, but their love was true and their devotion to a God was complete. Lots of food for thought today. Have a wonderful day and we'll speak again tomorrow.